So this is the worst time of doing any type of orchard, vineyard, growing your own stuff, is cutting out and throwing away 4 years of work. Not to mention your most expensive vine. It didn't end up what it was supposed to be. This was supposed to be a ladyfinger. Those oblong green grapes you get super sweet at the grocery store, $85 for this vine. Ended up sort of like a round whitish green grape, sort of like a Niagara or a Somerset or a Lakemont. So I'm not quite sure, and horrible disease resistance, as you can see. These are not raisins. So for the last 2 years, I have fought anthracnose and black rot like crazy. The amount of sprays that I've had to spray to keep this thing okay, absolutely insane. So we're cutting it out. We got 2 new grapevines on the way. I am going to dig out. As you see, the grass got way ahead of me. We're going to come in, mulch and till all this. Not till it, but I got a pretty aggressive action hoe type thing. It's got razor blades in it. We're going to turn all of this over, get new mulch in, plant a new one. I got to dig up these 4x4 posts, get some more concrete mix in it. As you can see, once it starts, as you can see now it's getting cooler, I'm going to be able to come in here. I have to do this whole place where grass started growing. Got some new 4x4s in here. 80 pounds of concrete mix for 2 posts. Over here, the 40-pound bag of mortar mix or ready mix, whatever, from the hardware store. I believe I used 1 bag between 2 or 1 bag between all 4. But between the frost line and the tension, it just pulled the poles in. That's why everything's drooping and sagging. Once we pick our canes for this year, I'm also going to pull these up, reconcrete them in. Then we'll pull the trellis wires tight. Then run 1 single base all the way up to the 4 different cordons. So as you can see, this post is heavily leaned. And like that trellis wire was all the way tight. So we're going to fix that. This is a Lakemont. That is a Somerset. Back here is a Reliance. Then I have 1 more Reliance and 1 more Flame seedless. So the other Reliance is going to go back there, and the Flame will go up here. As you can tell, these berries, that's the North Blue and the Sweetheart, they are already dormant, hopefully not dead, I believe dormant. Then we have the purple, then we have the pink lemonade, blueberry, and I believe this is a Sweetheart. No, this is North Blue, that is Patriot, this is Sweetheart. Pink lemonade, that's an aronia berry. I got my other ones up. I moved my berry patch over. Moved my berry patch over to the garden. As far as the sweet cherries, I don't think we're gonna make it. All that cicada damage, that gummos crap. I don't think these are gonna come back next year. These are very expensive. We spend about $120 to $160 per cherry tree. We got 2 Rainiers. That one over there, I completely chopped down because it died come like July. So this was the Van Sweet. All these are dwarf cherry trees. Although, when I scratched it earlier in the year, there's a green cambium layer somewhere in there. Obviously that's too barky to scratch, but hopefully something sprouts up. I really don't want to start over on the cherries. Got the monstrous peach tree. It's a semi-dwarf. That is the Red Haven from Stark Bros. And we got the Blushing Star Peach, also from, all the trees are from Stark Bros. Blushing Star, it's the white peach. It pretty well died back 2 years ago. I let it grow wild, so now I can snip all that stuff at the bottom and then have that one main trunk coming up. So it's gonna have a nice little fork on it. That'll work good. Should get peaches this year. Over here we got the Gurneys. It's a over here we got the Gurneys Pixie Crunch. That is like a ultra dwarf, like a reachables. It's supposed to be like a 5-foot maximum tall tree. We'll see. It didn't do crap. It showed up dead. They gave me my money back. Said that they didn't have any more in stock. So I have not had good luck with anything from Gurney's. And then here we got the Golden Crisp from Stark's, the Granny Smith. As you can tell, the deer. Everything's all crazy because the deer. That's why I got this electric fence up. This is a Golden Delicious. Yeah, Golden Crisp over there, Golden Delicious over here. We got a Fuji. Supposed to be a semi-dwarf. It's not been acting like it though, hopefully. Here we have the Stark's Fancy. That is a Honey Crisp crossed to a Gala. And that's all we got for this side. Got the rest of the berries up by the garden. I'm gonna put the electric fence around it. I got an electric netting fence for it. So then we'll get these berries moved over, put in the drip depot irrigation. That's my worst part about the berries in these type of containers. I work too much to keep them watered. So that's all we got for now. Fall work means a lot of work. All right, back up here with the raised bed, getting ready to till all of that row right there. Add an extra 26 feet of this garden fabric. This is where the other 3 raised beds will be, plus all the berry beds and the pots for the blueberries. There's my other 3 blueberries. Right now we are planting another Gurney's huckleberry. We have 3 of them now. Haven't had good luck with the Gurney's huckleberries. These came in super nice. New packaging, very nice plants. The ones we got before, and I mean, after shipping, you're looking at like 40 bucks a plant before. They came in just little bitty, maybe 1 inch, 1 1/4 inch plugs. This actually came in a 4-inch pot. We got 2 of them. The other one is about 8 inches taller. So great structure. They're probably a couple years old. They chopped them down to ship. That is how they need to sell plants. So I ran out of the chicken compost. We have the horse manure compost. It's been going for about a little over a year, not quite a year and a half. We got some arborist chips mixed in there, and then whatever type of peat you get. The Sunshine brand, I think it's from Menards. I usually buy the big bale from Real King, but it comes out like waterproof sawdust. I hate it. It takes me a week just to work with it. The Sunshine brand seems to work in a lot better. It comes out fluffy. It's packed, but it's fluffy, and it's almost saturated, so it's not hard to soak up water. In fact, I barely even sprayed maybe a gallon in this bucket full, and just mixing it with the compost and everything worked good. So all we're doing, we're gonna fill this pot, we're gonna add a little bit of Happy Frog and some slow release organic fertilizer. So we'll put this phone down, fill this pot. I got holes drilled in the bottom of them, then we'll plant that huckleberry. Give it a nice mulch layer. Hopefully it overwinters. These are almost wintergreen as it is, so it should have no problem lasting through the winter, as long as we get these roots spread out for the next month or so before it gets cold.